Morning, everybody. Eagles here on that limb. Just a baby. I'm liking these sunrises. You guys got me out here, and I love it. There's a little bit of snow that capped the tops last night. High Point got a little dusting too. It's clear sky. Yeah. Morning, Deb. Good morning, Joe, Jesse, David, April. Good morning, April. Yeah. Brother Bear. I like that. Everybody's busy this morning. More cars zipping by here. Julie was going to come, but she was so snug in the bed and was like, yeah, I'm going to work on my camera and I'll go with you tomorrow. Morning, Julie. I don't know if you're watching this. It's a beauty this morning, and with the mountains capped off with snow. Yeah. High Point's looking really sharp this morning. All right, let me stop. Hey, Frank. Frank Nadati. Wow. Hey, Frank. Teresa. A food omen if a bird of prey looks you in the eye. I can't tell if they're looking me in the eye or looking the other way. Hey, Bernadette. Hey, from Plymouth, UK. Thanks, Bernadette. Hey, Steve. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Hector. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Yeah. It's going to be a nice sunrise. Lots of traffic this morning. I'm not sure why. It's like car after car. You guys been with me the last couple days and you haven't heard this many cars. I pulled into the spot this morning and a gentleman pulled in right next, brand new Jeep, and gets out in his jogging attire, sets his watch. I said, hello. He just nodded at me and then took off. Yeah. More conversations with the eagle. Hey, David, Stephanie, Jennifer. Hey, Jen. From India. Wow. Hey, Steve, Lisa. Oh, from Sydney, Australia. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hey, April. Yeah, I just walked past an eagle. There's a young one over here, over on a tree limb over there when I parked. Hey, Robert and Stephanie. All right. I like these sunrise with Hoppy. I got to apologize to you guys because I've been watching these videos after we make them, and I realized I said, Julie, I start to say a sentence and I never finish it. Well, I guess I'm not used to being on screen or doing what I'm doing. Saul was a eloquent speaker. I don't have that gift. my thoughts sometimes get jumbled and I get ahead of myself. But I do my best with what I have. Look at the mountains. I don't know if you can see how pretty they are this morning. I think this might be Chip. All right. And let's show you this sunrise over here. There goes Chip. Eagle down there. Chip will sit for hours and get pictures. It's his passion is his photography, and it still blows my mind the photos that he has of wildlife in the Catskills. He'll just sit, and it doesn't matter if it's a mouse, a deer mouse, whatever he sees, he loves. Okay, people, here's the sunrise this morning on the lower basin. Still so still. I'm going to shut up for a minute and let you take it all in. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, what a beautiful day here. Have a good carving day, Michelle. Michelle's a really awesome carver. Friend of mine. One of those strong women chainsaw carvers. Hey, Beverly. It is. I think you're from the UK too, right, Beverly? Marie. Hey, Marie. It's an old friend. Evan Kellogg. What are you doing watching this video? You should be back in the woods. Aren't you logging today, Evan? Yeah. Chip went by and he saw that eagle, so I see his truck is running down there and he's getting some pictures. There's so many beautiful places to walk here in the Catskills, and sadly though, sometimes that information. Hey, Eric Maith, what's up, buddy? Hey, Marianne, Lois. Hey, Will. How you doing, Will? Some information got out about a swimming hole up in the mountains here, and it got totally wiped out. People came from New York City. And picture a swimming hole on a brook back in the woods, and you know, you got 700 or 800 people sitting around it, and it was really kind of sad. And since the DEC, our Department of Environmental Conservation, has shut it down, made people get permits on the weekends to go there. But it's so sad that there's something so beautifully rich can be abused. Yeah. Here's Chip.
Hi, Abby.
Hey.
Don't forget, right here. Fuck here. You better watch. Here it comes.
What? I know. Did you see the eagle on the?
Yeah, I got his picture.
It was a young one, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I that tree though. That I would love it if they came back up in the tree.
That's why I sent you that picture of him up there.
Yeah.
Your morning buddy.
Okay. Have a good day working, Chip.
Love you,
Say
man.
bye, world.
Bye, world. Bye. I'm gonna go down there.
Yeah, but Colette, if you keep quiet and you don't try to educate people, they're going to come either way. So the best thing to do is when you got several thousand people, is just tell them, you know? Tell them. And they protect it. Yeah, people have to be educated. Somewhere along the way, we separated from this. I don't know when. My opinions on it, I guess I'm not going to really share because, you know, I have ideas. One of them is when we said that God created us in His image. I don't believe that. I know some people do, and I don't want to disrespect them, so I don't go into it. But I think that's where we lost our connection, honestly. Indigenous pagan people were worshiping the land and worshiping its and all its beings. And then in the time, I guess it was considered oh, it's so beautiful down there. There's a little bit of a mist way down, but it's hard to see on this camera. Yeah, we separated. We separated from all this, and then we thought, okay, let's just take what we can, you know? It's here. It's kind of like separating yourself from your family, you know? In these mountains. So this time is about reconnecting. Our place on this planet is slipping away. Nature will still exist beyond us, but if we want to be here and we want to continue on for future generations, then we got to remember that we come from this and we are not something separate from it. And this is my philosophy, but my spiritual belief is every one of the things that you're seeing beyond this camera, everything beyond this sky is all God's image. There was a question asked yesterday if I was a Christian. I don't believe in any religion, honestly. I don't want to disrespect any of them. My personal belief is that I'm a spiritual being with all the other spiritual beings on this planet and beyond this planet. And no religion owns my spirit or controls it. That's my belief. Sorry if I said it and I've offended anybody. But I just want to make sure I'm clear because I do post a lot of stuff. And I do talk about God. And I do talk about different, like Buddha and Jesus. I believe they're real. I think they were real people, just good people. And like Saul said, I don't want to put them up on that pedestal somewhere between heaven and earth where they're not. It's like a disrespect. They did so much beautiful work to try to educate us, to try to open our hearts to what's here. To put them up there and say that we can never, it would be blasphemy to say that I could be like Jesus or I could be like Buddha. But I think it would be better for the world if a human being could say, yeah, I have the potential to be good. I have the potential to be real and to be authentic and to be egoless and to be just spirit. Yeah, that's my take on it. So if I've answered your questions, people have been asking, and I'm glad people have their faith. As long as there's, it's better to have faith than none. And whatever it is that resonates with you, then go for it. This resonates with me. Everything that you hear and you see beyond me here, this all resonates with me. This is God. I'm God. You're God. And here comes the sun peeking up. I'm going to leave this on. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. And you just watch that sun come right up over that hill. Right here, Damien. Right here, buddy. You should come over some morning here, Damien, and do this with me. What happens if you turn your phone sideways? Yes, Chip, thank you. It says rotate your phone back. My screen went black. Yeah, Suzanne, yeah. People in Australia right now, England, Ireland. Here's somebody right now watching from New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, Damien. I try to get here every morning at like 6:30, 6:45. Alicia, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm glad you were born. Yeah. Hey, Charles, Christine, Rhonda, Joyce. Yeah. Let's see what the mountain caps look like here, the mountaintops. The mountains are actually, everything is closer than the way it looks on this phone. Yeah. Hey, Lauren from Australia. That's nice, Beverly. Hey, Sue. Rhonda, Elizabeth. Hey, Rhonda. They are. There's a little bit of snow up there. One morning, I told Julie I'm not going to come here. I'm going to go up there. I want to get up early and go up on top. And we're going to look at this spot from up there. How's that? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Bob. Yeah, it is beautiful, right? I'm with you, man. Yeah. There's a duck going right across the water. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my God, the sun behind me. I'm just gonna turn, and get ready. Your eyes are could be blown away. Wow. Right now I'm like a solar panel, and I'm just taking it in. I wish my eagle friends were up on the tree, and they'll be around. Yesterday, Julie and I went and got coffee, and the eagles were out there on that point when we came back. They're all here. They're here. There's a woman enjoying it. She just stopped to get a picture of it. Yeah. Hey, Robert. Hey, Sadie. It is beautiful. Hey, Tammy, Amanda, Marianne. You guys liking these sunrise videos? Hey, Linda. Hey, yeah, there is a nest somewhere here. I heard that too, Damien. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, there it is. There he is. Flew right over and I missed it. I was shining on the sun there. The sun was shining through and the eagle just flew right by. Hey, buddy. God, could you imagine right now? Could you imagine your consciousness could expand to the point where you would have empathy and you could see what the eagle sees? Maybe there's the possibility of that if we can evolve more. You know, there was a time, animals know, I was thinking on the way over here, animals know the weather before the weatherman. And he went to college to learn that. And most of the time they're wrong. But the animals know. They can tell when there's a low pressure. They can tell when a storm's coming. They feed up. I see that ray of light coming on the water. Hey, Otto. You know what? You're brand new. You're God before the human beings could take that out of you, Otto. Don't let them do it. You just keep being a kid. I don't care if you're 50 years old, be a kid. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when that ray of light gets right to my chest, then I'll leave. When that sun gets high enough where that reflection comes straight at me. Yeah. When I look through this phone, it's almost like it's an arrow, right? Gonna come pierce my heart. And I love it. It's that's the face of God right there. Yeah. All those birds chirping over there, that's the voice of God. This is what we need to learn. This is what pandemic is teaching us. pandemic is teaching us to stop, reflect, become who we're supposed to become, so that we can move forward and be part of this world. And this is a worldwide thing happening right now. Worldwide. I can't have any fear. I'm sorry, folks. I do worry about my mother, and I'm cautious. And I hope you guys are all cautious because, we have these people we love and we got to take care of. But in this moment, what's happening, if I said it right now, people would be offended, but the world needed this. The world needs this. We need this. We needed a wake up. We needed to wake up to what's happening. We're so busy with our time and we don't take the time. So pandemic made us take the time. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Damien. Hey, Diane. Hey, Tammy. Yeah. So you got this moment. What do you do with it? Do you sit in fear? Huh? Do you sit in fear and bury your head? Isolation's not bad. I'm isolating right now. I say this every day to you people to remind you. I know the people in the city can't do what I'm doing, but you can go inward, and that's a whole nother universe inside you that you'll discover. And when you discover that, you'll come out of this a new being. You'll be reborn. We're all going to step out of the womb when this is over. Reborn. Every day the sun comes up. Every day is a new birth. Every day we can change. Yeah, it's the struggles in life that make us feel alive, people. It is. My father told me that a long time ago. If you ain't struggling, you ain't living. And struggle doesn't mean that you have to. It just means like everything in nature, everything in nature doesn't have security. It has the day. It has the sunrise. And it goes out into the world and it has to forage for its food. It doesn't have maybe squirrels. Different animals can, but most of nature is just existing in the moment. And it never takes that moment for granted. We store away a lifetime for the moment of when we retire. We give away a lifetime so that one day we can live. That's the human. I don't know what that is. It's something we created. It doesn't exist out here. There's just the struggle, and there's just the appreciation of the moments you have. Just make the most of your moments. I have a moment. I wrote a post, simple post, anybody could have wrote. plant some gardens, be optimistic, be positive. Shared 93,000 times. Why is that? Makes me wonder why. Is that because being positive is really hard for people to achieve, to get to? You know, we live in such a negative world of looking and judging. And we just have to change our focus, change our direction of our thinking. Turn that job over to the heart and let it feel. We need to feel more. Yeah, everything that goes through your head has to be filtered through the heart, and it'll be genuine, and it'll be real, and it'll be right spot on, and it'll send you everything that you need in your life. Might not give you 3 houses, might just give you 1, but it might give you a lot of love for that 1. Morning. You too. I agree, Chris. Totally agree. I think people have it. I think there is what's happening, people, in the world right now. You know, the whole political thing here in America set the stage for this. You know, there was a division. There was an anger and a hatred between groups of people. And I've seen best friends at each other's throats, and I've seen family at each other's throats. And I said I wouldn't talk about politics, but I'm only using politics as to tell you that there's a division happening. And like I said yesterday, we can't get everybody to think like we do. You can't get everyone to be feeling and coming from the heart. There's been a lot of trauma to humanity, self-induced. The unloved children, people that have been abused, pushes them up into their heads, and that's all they got. You know, you can't blame them. They're there because they have to protect themselves, and just looking after themselves is how they do it. But the thing where we went wrong was we listened to them too much, and we got distracted from those people that grew up with love, and those people that are connected. We can't focus our energy now. This is the meditation I'm getting from this moment. The heart tribe has to move forward, has to move on. We don't walk away from these people that are stealing our energy. What we do is we have to be a positive force, like a parent, like a loving parent moving forward. And then the spoiled children have to catch on, and then they go, and they'll pick it up. Those people that live in their head, they live in their head because they're there because of fear, and something put them there. Some trauma in their life put it there, and so we got to move forward, and we got to be an example. Can't get pulled in arguing or debating or discussing anything. You just move forward in love. That's all. Yep. Move forward. All of us, all you people that come here every morning with me, Yeah, we all got to do. We got to do it. We got to get out there and we got to just keep spreading it. And you can't get angry. The other day, even the people that throw the latex gloves on the ground, it's sad and it's disturbing and inconsiderate. If you see it happen, don't get these people don't understand what they're doing. They don't. They're self-centered because something put them there. We talk about the beautiful human beings that have come before us, like Jesus and Buddha and all these other, Mother Teresa. And there's just so many of them. There's people with hearts that learn to teach. You know, the minute you start yelling at somebody, it puts them in defense, it puts them right in ego. You're not going to reach them. You're not going to reach their heart. There's got to be a way. My friend Gary Boyce and I messaged each other last night about this. And there's another way to teach people. Just walk up to them and say, hey, you know, I'll pick that up for you. If you're that scared, I'll pick that up for you. And I know that sounds weird because, you know, they are doing something very disrespectful and inconsiderate, but it's the truth. If you want to teach them, you want to reach their heart. And these people live in their heads all the time. These people that can do these things. And you want to reach their heart. And, you know, they're forever the victim. So the minute you raise your voice, they just go into victim mode. And we're not going to get anywhere with that. So we teach. We teach from heart. If you're reacting in anger when you see that, it means you're in your head, you're not in heart. It means you're reacting from a place that they're at. And you're not going to teach them anything. And you have to be aware. I get caught up in it too. I mean, I tell you, it does make you angry. But the minute I start feeling anger now, and right now, if I feel, it's a daily training to read if you're feeling or thinking. And if you're resentful, if you're feeling anger, if you're feeling jealousy, if you have things going on like that, you're in your head. You're not centered. Pull back. The heart will put you in perspective. Will put the whole scene in perspective. And let me come back here. Wow, this sun is so bright, people. Yeah. I'm getting on a little bit of a soapbox here with this because I'm sharing what I learned. I quit drinking when I was 25 because I was an alcoholic. And it was like my world started again. It shut down for a long time because I was drinking at a young age. But I dove into spirit and I dove into making myself better. I didn't want to blame everybody else for what was happening to me. I didn't do AA, and I know that helps a lot of people, but I wanted to take responsibility. I didn't want to say I had a disease because I don't believe it was a disease. It was a choice. And I wanted to be powerful. I wanted to overcome it. And I mean, I had a serious problem. People around here will tell you. I had a lot of fun, but I had a serious problem. And I have more fun now. But I dove head on into this understanding spirit. And that daily work that I did, I'm happy with. I'm very content. I'm content where I'm no longer seeking God. I know God. I know God is in my heart. And so I'm God. And if there was a point in my life where I thought that was arrogant and egotistical to say, I am God. But if you believe everything in the world is God, then you're really just the same as everything else, right? And if I'm God, then I have the responsibilities of God. I have to be compassionate. I have to be forgiving. I have to be loving. Right? So, we aspire to be Jesus. I'm not a Christian, but I believe in Jesus. I believe in the good man he was. I believe in Buddha. Good man. Mother Teresa gave her life to serving people. Martin Luther King. There's been so many good people on this planet. And I believe deep down, we have people stuck in their heads. But I think they're in the minority. I think the empathic human is the majority. I just think that we let ourselves get caught and distracted. And we need to pull back and reclaim ourselves, reclaim our heart, and then move in a direction that makes the people caught in their heads follow the heart. All right, guys, I got to get going because I do have to work today. And I kind of got lost there a little bit in that. I apologize if I was on a bit of a soapbox. And oh, Mai from Australia. You're the same age as me, Mai, and you stay here. Reconnect with your spirit, Mai. I'm sorry that you were abused. Now, Mai, think of this. Your heart is your rebirth. I grew up with loving parents, so it's easy for me to say, let go of the trauma in your life. But I really can't say that because I haven't lived in your shoes. But my heart right now is Mai is reaching out to you. And if I can give you anything, it's just, you know what, you are God. You are God, and you are on this beautiful planet. And whoever did what they did to you, they were the sufferers, and it just kept going. It just kept going. And Mai, you're supposed to be here. Yes. You know, I'll tell you something. I was so depressed when my family broke up and my kids moved out. I was really depressed. And you know, there's times where I was in your shoes at one time, a long time ago. And it's a long story, but anyway, I said, what has to die here? Has to be, there can be another way. There can be an optimistic death. There could be a change in my life that would, that's how I ended up in a school bus. Honest to God truth, I gave up my house. And I surrendered to doing something completely different. And I went online and I found the bus. You guys all heard the story, my friend Janet, and they bought me the bus. But I'm feeling it right now, Mai. I'm sorry. I don't even know what words to say, because just that you're supposed to be here, that you are God, and my heart and your heart are connected, and the heart of the universe and the heart of nature. And if you can, Mai, get out into nature and be around it, and it will heal you. It'll heal you the best that it can. Nothing can take away whatever's happened to you in the past, but you can move forward too. You're here You're here right now because your heart is resonating and you're coming here. So follow it. Follow your heart, all right? And it'll open up, and maybe it'll just push away some of that stuff. It'll never go away, I'm sure, but maybe you can expand your heart enough to overcome it and live life. All right, Mai? Love you down in Australia. We're the same age, Mai. And I'm glad you're still here. Just keep it going. Yeah. Hey, Robin, Janice. Robin's got a beautiful voice. She's like these birds out here. Robin Baker, Sadie. That's right, my Sadie. Everybody there from the Heart Tribe, send some love to Mai down in Australia. Yeah. People have been suffering from this disconnection. They really have. People have been suffering, and you get into this heart thing, and it's like you can't be angry. And the lessons that we lead learning, I mean, you know, when you love your children, they make you mad, but you always come around it from a different point of view, and you try to do it in a loving way that teaches them. That's the way the Heart Tribe's got to go. We gotta go forward, and we gotta help people. And helping people doesn't mean arguing it out with somebody that's resisting. They have to go their own path. And there is a lot of human beings on this planet, and there are people, there's going to be a separation, and the people the people that band together in heart will be the survivors. Will be the survivors, because they'll be able to communicate, and they'll be able to work together, and I believe that. And I'm preaching that now. Say goodbye, sun. It's so bright I can't even look over there now, and the moon is going there, Damien. So yeah, people. All I can say is I love you, Mai. You're on the other end of the world, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here this morning with us. And I'm sorry that you were mistreated, and I'm sorry for all the people that have been mistreated. I wish it never happened. I wish we all could have loving people around us, surrounding us, which we have right now. Yeah, we have that right now, in this moment, in this instant. I'm a backwoods guy up here in the Catskills, and I'm talking to people all over the world. This is a moment that was given me. I have a responsibility to all of you. Yeah. And I'm trying to do my best. I know I don't finish my sentences, and I talk too long, and these videos are long, but I never want to leave you. Yeah. Because our hearts are connected. So, everybody on here, take a moment and send some love to Mai down in Australia. And send love to everybody out there that's suffering right now with this virus. Send love to all those people that are angry. You know? Send love to and loving thoughts out. This is going to sound crazy for the latex glove throwing people. Yeah. They don't understand. They're in their heads. Yep. For whatever reason, whatever put them there, they're in their heads. So, the law of nature is the strong survive. Well, in the human being, the strength has to be the people in heart. Yes. And then they will pick up, the people will follow, even the ones that are a little lost. All right? Because the light will be so bright, they'll find it. All right? And bright sun this morning, beautiful sun. And if you're empaths out there, I have empaths say that sometimes they can't be around because it overwhelms them. You have to be stronger, and it's very important that the empaths of this world give what they have. But don't give yourself away to the people that just strip and take. All right? The giving has to be the lessons. The giving has to be in your self-love of yourself and your empathy, that you move forward through the people that try to take your energy. You can't avoid them. They're there. And they're grasping out because they don't know what they're reaching for. Yeah, the people caught in their heads are, they don't know what they're missing. And a lot of them have never experienced real love. So they think maybe if they have more money, they know they're looking for something, they just don't understand. If they think if they have more money, or they have more power, they have more, they do it through sex, they reach out in any direction to try to find what they're missing, but they don't know what they're missing because they've never experienced it. So, in a loving, empathic world where the community moves forward and looks after the world meaning the whole planet, then these people catch on. And they'll maybe see that you're not going to bring them food from your garden. You're going to say, hey, why don't you come help me with my garden? Here, why don't you come in here, you know? So, we're fledglings like these young eagles. And it's been generations and generations and generations of human beings that have de-evolved. I mean, like we haven't really gotten anywhere. So it's like we're the caveman now, starting to evolve. We're coming out, but we're evolving to go back to the cave. This is a crazy, crazy world, but that's where we're at. We've been taking a path in the wrong direction for so many generations. So we got to follow the heart to take us back to the righteous path. The righteous path. Yep. All right. So, getting back to the car. That's right, Sadie. Sadie's. I'm like, how long have you grown your beard? I don't know. It's been a while. I did shave it off one time when Marley was like 2 years old and she's 16 now. Because she'd never seen my face. Yeah. The ex-wife never seen my face and said, shave it off so the kids can see who you are. Well, the kids ran and the ex-wife said, grow it back. So, yeah. What a beautiful morning. I'm sorry, people, if I got it off. I don't want to share all my thoughts because I don't want to offend anybody. Yeah. And I got a lot of thoughts. Yeah, I'm sure you would, Pete Salmons. Yep. It ain't happening. Yeah. No, I like it. Hey Kelly. Hey Tracy. Oh, well, thank you, Tracy. Hey Karen. Hey cousin Cindy, Karen. I got my cousins are all on here. Hey Melissa. Yeah, I'm sorry people if I went a little astray there with my conversation. Um, these daily talks, and I'm a little cold right now, my hands shivering, shaking. Uh, Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah. Hey, cousin Cindy. Good morning. I love you. Hope you're well. Be careful, Cindy. I know you're a nurse, and I know you're out there doing good work. Hey, Beth. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beverly. Yeah, I keep keeping on. What am I gonna do? Right? This is when this moment's all over. I have this moment, and I don't know how long that we're gonna have these mornings together, but when it ends, I hope that you guys are all out there and you're all moving forward, and we're trying to make this world a better place, right? It's all about the soul shine, people. Yeah, gotta let the soul shine. Light the way for those that are lost. Become little lighthouses. Your little beam of light. Yep. That's all we are to each other. And we got to get back on track. Get back to the planet. Yep. Put all our human bullshit aside. We're not that important. Sorry to say. Yeah, I lost you for a minute taking my coat off. Yeah, we're not that important. Yep. I'm here to tell you the human being is not that important. Yeah. So, what's important is everybody getting back on track to where we're supposed to be so we can evolve to be the beings we were meant to be on this planet. So when we're out there and we're next to Eagle and the Eagle's screaming, saying, I am Eagle, we know that we are authentically doing that. That we know we are authentic human beings, that we are these creatures that walk on the planet, that have empathy for everything. We have to survive, and we'll do our work, and we'll do our things, but we won't do it to the point of destruction. All right? Adapt. Let that heart grow. Let your soul shine. I love you all. And right here, bowing right now to everybody. Bowing to as Saul would say, to the great unknown. Yeah. Everybody, Saul was here right now, and he is in spirit. He would say, rave on. Rave on. And you know what? If Saul was alive right now, he would be here, and we'd be doing this together. And and you'd be like, whoa. I'm not as eloquent as Saul. And, I just noticed the other day, everybody's like, oh, you're starting to look like Saul. Yeah, well, I looked at the picture of Walt Whitman, and I'm like, Saul looked like Walt. Yeah, we are our teachers, right? Not only do we carry our ancestral DNA, but we carry our teachers' DNA, whatever they give us. And they give us good stuff, all right? Yeah, I know. I got to stop apologizing. There's so many different people in the world. I'm always afraid to offend somebody. But, my word, what I believe is what I believe. And I'm here and I believe in it. And some people, I also want to be respectful of other people's beliefs. So if I'm apologizing, it's because I want to be respectful. But my truth is my truth, and I'm sharing a bit of it with you. And I did this morning. And I'm glad you're here. And you're right here, right now, down in Australia. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, let your soul shine. And your relationship with your heart is the most important relationship you could have. Yeah, it'll help you heal. It's not going to take it all away, but it'll help you heal. All right, everybody. Goodbye, everybody I love. Love you all. Bye-bye.